So Trump was indicted again, 7 more charges. Meanwhile, simultaneously, Biden bribes evidence is protected. It's a same-day story. We get an alien whistleblower. We get direct energy weapons pointed at the sky, tricking military radar. Mainstream alien sighting reports, Ukrainian false flag attempts. The Greater Eurasian Partnership, inclusive of Russia, are literally weekly adding more nations to BRICS, completing all contracts to build the INSTC. Middle Eastern countries, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Oman and UAE are building their own navy to protect the Gulf. De-dollarization, the collapse of the US by design, for a purpose. In politics, you never let a good crisis go to waste. NATO has admitted it is at war. Russia has been provoked 3 times and held its nerve. Counter-offensive failed. 4,000 Ukrainians dead in 3 days. Each side accused the other over Kakhovka Dam. Russia suffered losses and had no reason, so Ukraine argues for self-sabotage. It makes no sense. If NATO via Janis Sartis admits this, then the West is spending. The West is cleaning out its old weaponry, its expired stock. The military-industrial complex now completely booked out for new weapons, bigger budgets and new stocks. In a perpetual spendathon on printed money, a fiat currency allows for endless war without having to raise taxes, said RFK Jr. this week. The outcome of war through displacement provides shade and blur to the value of this perpetual capital expansion. It, by definition, provides for distribution by self-interest and absolute power. That is what this is. The authorities who illegally run the planet on a country-by-country basis, overseen voluntarily before the United Nations, have suddenly got a bee in their bonnet about us and the damage we're doing. But who must all be saved by this one solution to this problem that makes you really sick, but to which we will not publicly investigate the true origins of now, widely accepted as 99.9% escaped from a lab. Still, the fact-checkers say it was likely of zoonotic origin. Well, that is a lie. The WHO and its annual World Health Assembly that ended last week initiated its plan to create its Health Voice, an instrument agreed to by non-rejection with an 18-month time limit. They are creating a Trojan horse for compulsory medicine, first by way of digital identification and vaccine passports. Vaccine mandates are finally over before they start again, seemingly. This is a big investment and big risk for them. It's obviously unconstitutional for our country to give away our sovereignty, but the voice opens another Trojan horse. I weep for my country, for all our countries and their peoples, because even China and her allies support the WHO. But not the WEF, yet many have visited the WEF, some disgusted, some not convinced. Should NATO-aligned Western and European nations bankrupt themselves as their soon-to-be $36 trillion US debt delivers a sovereign debt collapse? Who can bail them out but a total reset? And in order to get that, everyone needs to go down. There is no justice system anymore. There is no mainstream media. There is no public respect for God. There is no debate or conversation. But there is this sheer determination to provide the details to drag every last one of my species into the new era. That is the Great Awakening.